Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you the latest on the royal family and today, Harry the Spare. Regarding Prince Harry's book, which is named Spare and is due in January, I agree with Dan Wootton. It does seem as though Harry's sole intent is to tear down the royal family. It's as if it has become his life's mission after becoming an adult. I actually wonder how far he will take it, how much he actually has on them, which could be a lot, and if he will be prevented from doing this. It's almost as if it's part of a big plan and he's just playing his part. Doesn't even look real in his photo on the cover of his book. It doesn't look like him. It has been suggested that Mohammed Al Fayed is funding Harry and Meghan because he blames Prince Philip for the death of his son and also the late Princess Diana. He also even accused the royal family of being racist, and it seemed as though he did want revenge. I think that it's more than Al Fayed. I think someone probably more powerful than he is. Harry has had several inheritances, one from his great-grandmother, and let's not forget the one from his own mother, and he also got an inheritance from the Queen and Prince Philip, and his father has regularly given him money, quite a lot of it since he became an adult. Harry never liked spending money before, so he's never had money issues before because he's never spent it. However, he does now, and it's likely because his wife is the one doing the spending. The book is expected to be filled with really negative stuff about the royals, and senior royals and courtiers have been dreading this since it was announced about 15 months ago. But they had hoped that, as Harry and Meghan were welcomed back into the family in the days before the Queen's funeral, that they would put a stop to the book, but they haven't. Also, let's not forget that Charles said that they would not have their royal titles for their children if they continued with this damaging book. The fact that the book is going to be called Spare, in reference to Harry's role as Prince William's backup, has basically opened the way for loads of sarcastic memes. Harry seems to think that it's okay to continually use his grief over his mother's death as an excuse for whatever he does. Harry feels that he has a very short time to make his mark and his money before his nephew Prince George turns 18. He's always said that he had a small window to fulfill his goals and that once Prince George was an adult, then Harry would be forgotten. It is said that Harry has received an £18.4 million advance for this book. So there is no way he's going to take out the controversial and nasty bits. It's too late to do that. And I doubt that the publishers would allow him to prevent the book from going out. I know that there have been rumours of divorce for a long time, but I think that Meghan would never ever divorce Harry now. She needs everything that connects her to having a royal status via Harry. She will never let that go. The only alternative she might have enjoyed would have been widowhood, in my opinion. And now they're pulling out that Prince Harry had a crush on Meghan Markle 2 years before meeting his, and I quote, ideal girl. But this is not strictly true. And it's also not true that the blind date was the first time he saw her. What happened was that Marcus Anderson made sure that Harry saw an episode of Suits before Meghan met him. And Meghan was instrumental in him seeing this. They worked it out between them which episode to show Harry to appeal to his more carnal side, so to speak, and sure enough it worked, and Harry went on to watch more episodes, and Meghan became his crush. So it was true when Harry said he was nervous on meeting her for the alleged blind date. He had in his mind that she was similar to the person she portrayed in Suits, an intelligent, super efficient paralegal, highly experienced with men. So when she gushed about her humanitarian efforts and her love for Africa on their first date, that was it. The fact that she was wearing his late mother's perfume at the time was the finishing touch. Harry was reeled in, hook, line and sinker. Meghan and her closest friend, Marcus Anderson, made sure that Harry saw her during the height of her Suits fame. She wanted William and had even befriended college friends of William's in the hopes that she could meet him. But alas, she had to settle for the Spare. I wonder if Harry, the Spare, knows that Meghan wanted William and that he was the second choice. So with all this dread regarding Harry's memoirs, King Charles has now decided to take over from Harry as Captain General of the Royal Marines. So was this a hit back after Harry's book date was confirmed? Apparently, the book will be released in 16 languages simultaneously, and the timing is pretty sensitive, or rather insensitive, due to the fact that the British monarchy and public are still adjusting to having King Charles as monarch and dealing with political and economic instability. I don't think any time is a good time to release this book, but the 10th of January, one day after Catherine's birthday, and still only a few months after the death of his grandmother, it's definitely all about money for Harry. So, what do you think? What are Harry's reasons for this book? Is it to tear down the monarchy? Is it just for money and attention and to air his grievances? Let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.